Today we try to understand GST, that is goods and service tax. GST comes under indirect tax. Consumer pay tax when he buys a product or service. We need to know that a product goes through various stages before end customers consume it, like first, purchase of raw material; second, manufacturing of product; third, selling the product to a wholesaler; fourth, selling products to a retailer; fifth, sale to the end customer. GST is applied at every stage of production, hence it is a multi-stage tax. GST is levied at the point of consumption of goods or services. That is the reason GST is a destination tax. For instance, if a product is manufactured in Gujarat and is sold to an end consumer in Maharashtra, then GST will be levied and collected by the government of Maharashtra and not Gujarat. GST was implemented across India on 1st of July 2017. In the indirect tax regime before GST, the indirect taxes were levied by both the states and the central government, like VAT, sales tax, custom tax, etc. Tax rate varies as per each state government, hence before GST indirect tax was complicated. Before GST, there were 17 different taxes like central sales tax, state VAT, service tax and luxury tax. Now with GST we have just one tax rate for the whole country. GST is a single tax on everything we buy, from when it's made to when we purchase it. It replaced those 17 different taxes. Much simpler. GST has made things simpler and cheaper for us. Before, there were extra costs because of taxes piling up on top of each other. Now, with GST, these extra costs are gone. That means goods are more affordable for consumers. With GST, you get a benefit called input tax credit. This means when you pay tax on what you sell, you can subtract the tax you already paid on what you bought. It stops taxes from piling up and saves you money. It's like getting a discount on your taxes. GST is completely digital. All activities related to GST, such as registration, return filing, tax payment, application for refund, and response to notice, are required to be done online through the GST portal. Overall, GST process is transparent, easy, and adheres to rules and regulations. GST has achieved uniformity in the market. The past fragmented market across state lines has been unified with a huge decline in the cost of the goods. That is helping businesses in a big way. All the products and services will be provided at same price in all states, as the rate of tax will be same in all over India. This is the biggest advantages of GST in India. GST is imposed using three methods. First, CGST, levied by the central government on any intrastate transaction of goods and services. Second, SGST, levied by the state or union territory government for goods manufactured and sold within the same state, that is, intrastate transactions of goods and services. Third, IGST, levied by the central government in case of interstate transactions. India has adopted a dual GST system wherein the central government and state governments levy GST concurrently. They share a common tax base. Now let's see who is eligible for GST. Getting registered for GST is a must if your business makes a certain amount of money each year. But here's the thing, the amount you need to make before you have to register can be different depending on which state you are in. Some places like the northeastern states, Jammu and Kashmir, and Uttarakhand have a lower limit of 10 lakhs, while in most other states it's 40 lakhs. So it varies by location. Also, certain businesses for which GST registration is mandatory, irrespective of their turnover, like e commerce, etc. Now, let's see GST rate slabs. GST consists of the tax slabs of 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, and 28%. Certain products and services like petroleum products, high speed diesel, motor spirit, natural gas, aviation turbine fuel, and alcoholic liquor for human consumption do not come under GST rates. Here is the rate for few commodities which will give you better idea on GST rate slab. Item and GST rate. Book 12%, cement 28%, mobile phone 18%, steel 18%, restaurant food 5%. Now let's see GST registration. GST portal provides facility for GST registration on https://www.gst.gov.in. When you want to register for GST, you will need to provide some standard documents. GST registration is how a taxpayer officially signs up for GST. Once your business is registered, you will receive a special 15-digit number called the Goods and Service Tax Identification Number, GSTIN, from the central government. You must include this GST number on all your bills and invoices, and that's how the right taxes get calculated and applied. I hope you now have a good grasp of GST. This knowledge will come in handy when dealing with business taxes and can be used as needed.
Now let's see how much you have understood GST topic. Question 1. What category of tax does GST fall under? Option A, direct tax. Option B, indirect tax. Answer. Option B, indirect tax. Question 2. After successfully registering for GST, what number do you receive on the certificate and how many digits does the number have? Answer. GSTIN certificate, and GSTIN has a 15 digits. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit a like button if you find this video helpful. Thanks for participating in the ArthShikshan initiative.